Do you want to make a ristretto or some other drink that's not on the panel of the Magnifica Evo? In this video, I'll be showing you how to brew drinks such as the ristretto,
a lungo,
cortado, macchiato, flat white, iced coffee. Now don't expect it to be perfect. I'm no expert. And there's a reason why it's not on the panel of the Magnifica Evo. These are just things I learned within 3 years of novice experimentation and curiosity. Okay, let's get to it.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna make is a ristretto. It's a smaller, more concentrated, about half the size of an espresso. People drink it because when you're brewing an espresso, the first half of the process is where most of the flavor and intensity is extracted. So essentially, with the ristretto, you're just trying to drink as much coffee flavor as you can without watering it down with the second half of the extraction. To make it, the process is very easy. Just stop the machine from brewing when it reaches halfway the espresso cup by pressing the button again. And there you go, a ristretto with the Magnifica Evo. Now the thing here is that when you're making a proper ristretto, you're supposed to be using finer beans to extract more of that flavor and caffeine. So you need to adjust the knob here every time you make it, which would then alter the quality of the other drinks on the panel. Now you can do that, of course, if everyone in your home won't mind drinking stronger coffee. But oftentimes, that's not the case, and everyone will hate you for messing up their drink. So that makes it tricky. But hey, to me, that's a ristretto. Now let's do the lungo. It's basically the opposite of the ristretto. It's a larger, less intense, about double the size of an espresso. People drink it because it's going to be more caffeinated, but less bitter, because more water used mean more caffeine extracted, but a more watered down drink. To make it, it's really easy. We just simply need to increase the water in your normal espresso to about double. So you press the espresso button until the light underneath it blinks faster, wait for it to pour double the amount of espresso, press the button again, and that's it, a lungo. Now the thing here is that you're essentially adjusting the espresso option. So you're gonna have to adjust it again when you feel like a normal espresso, or someone in your home is shocked that the machine is not stopping. The cortado is an espresso that has about the same amount of milk. People drink it because you're getting that strong coffee intensity that's not too overpowering and getting that nice milk flavor with it. It's also relatively easy to make. Now you're gonna need an espresso cup that can hold at least 70 ml of liquid, or a much larger cortado cup if you plan on using a double espresso. So just make your espresso as you usually would, then using the foamed milk button, pour some milk in, and when it's about double the size, press the milk button again, and that's it. You got your cortado. Now the thing is, a cortado is supposed to have just steamed milk and not foamed milk. But that's not possible with the Magnifica Evo because it doesn't have the capacity to just heat up the milk. It will always foam it. But what you can do is pour the milk in another cup, stir it to burst those bubbles, and then pour it in the espresso. I don't know. It makes sense inside this little brain of mine. Tastes like a cortado. The macchiato. I've learned that it's taken a lot of definitions, but originally, it's simply an espresso with a little bit of milk. That's it. I've found that people drink it because it kind of slightly neutralizes the intensity of an espresso. Personally, I can't really tell. Still feel a whole lot of bitterness from it. So as you might expect, the process is relatively easy. Make an espresso, and then, using the foam milk button, pour just a little bit of milk on top of it. That's it. However, I feel like there's still too much milk in it if you do it this way. So what you can do is just get another cup, pour some milk into it, then get a teaspoon to transfer a dollop of foam on top of it. It's just gonna be more things to do and clean. Now let's make a flat white. A flat white is basically a cappuccino with lesser milk and a thinner layer of foam. To make it, use the cappuccino function. So first, you just let the machine pour the espresso into your cup, put it aside, put another cup on, preferably a carafe, let it pour the milk there, stir it to pop some bubbles to make the foam thinner, then pour the milk into your espresso. And make sure you don't include the top layer of foam. And that's it. Now let's make iced coffee. Now I just have one blanket rule when making any kind of iced coffee drink with the Magnifica Evo. That is, brew, cool down, ice. This prevents the ice from melting too quickly and thus watering down the drink. So of course, the process is whatever I just said. Choose your drink. Let's do a black coffee for this instance. Now let it rest for a few minutes, add ice. That's it. You can really tell the difference if you put in ice first. it'll be noticeably diluted, and you can even taste the aroma of whatever is inside the freezer at the time.
And that's how you make those drinks. It's not perfect, but it works. I have other videos about the Magnifica Evo. Check them out. And if you find this one helpful, please give it a like and share it to someone who might need it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.